students, my name is Mrs. Hartman, and I am the school counselor here at Jefferson Elementary. Some of you obviously know me from last year, the second graders. Hello to all of you that are now third graders. And I also want you to meet Scone. Come here, buddy. This is Scone, my professional therapy dog. He is a standard poodle, and he is about 17 months old. So he's not quite 2 years old yet, and he has been in training since he was 8 weeks old to be a therapy dog. So I'm going to sit him down here. For Scone's job, he comes to school with me almost every day. I usually take 1 day off a week where he gets to stay home and just kind of rest. But otherwise he comes with me. He greets students out front in the morning, so he lays outside. They get to pet him, and then they get their sanitizer, and they head in the door. We also go see the bus students so that they get a chance to see him as well as he comes in. He goes to my second stop lessons with me anytime I'm in the classroom. And if I'm in just helping a kid, he'll go in with me with that student as well. He sees individual students in here with me in groups. So again, he pretty much follows me and does whatever I do. So kind of just like how Mrs. Rodriguez does her job. Same thing that I'm doing here. He goes with me. He also goes to lunch with me in the classroom and then to recess. Recess is a little bit harder for him. He is a puppy. So when there are balls bouncing and kids running and grass, he wants to chew the grass and the leaves. So recess has been a little bit harder time for him. But normally when he's in the school building, he's using his listening skills. He is following directions. But again, he's a puppy. He's still learning. So sometimes I have to correct him. So if he's doing something he shouldn't, I will tell him no. Or if he's eating something or sniffing something he shouldn't, I'll tell him leave it. So sometimes I have to raise my voice. That's kind of how he knows, okay, if I'm saying, good boy, Scone, I can't say leave it in that same tone. I have to say leave it. So he knows that I'm being serious. So he's still learning while he's here at Jefferson. I want to show you now a few things that he can do. Again, small space, so I'll show you the best that I can. Over here I have a crate for him and a bed. So you can see my chair in there as well, but a crate and a bed. So he likes to sleep on the bed. Sometimes when I have students in here, he lays on the bed with the students, which is totally fine. Or the students lay on the bed with him, I should say. I do take his leash off while he's in here with kids, and he can roam around my office a little bit more. He does have a few toys in here he loves. This one was a new one. He was just given by a staff member. It's a little turkey. He does have this leash on at all times when I'm out walking with him. I have let students help me walk him. I usually hold on to it as well because I need to be in control of him. All right, Scone, let's get in heel. So I'm telling him to get in heel. What that means is he knows he should be on my left side. Whenever we're walking to go anywhere, I tell him to heel, and he knows heel means walk. I'm not going to go far because, again, then you won't be able to see us on the video. He's shaking out a little bit there. But he knows he should stay next to me. He shouldn't be clear ahead of me. If he is, I'm going to tell him to stop and that he should get back and heel. If he's clear behind me, I'm going to tell him to come on. He should be right beside me at all times as I'm holding onto this leash. Now, he can sit. In schools, the floors are really, really slippery. So he tends to, his bottom starts to scoot and his paws are scooting. It's really, really hard for him to do. But we're going to try it. Scone, sit. Good boy. So I can tell him good boy and then give him a little bit of a pet. So he did a good job with that. So I want to show you some of the commands that Scone can follow. Now normally I am holding his leash next to him while we're doing this, but I need to record. So we'll see if I can get him to do it. Scone, can you stand? Stand. Good boy. Now he's going to come over to me because he wants to come see me. Okay, so Scone is now in a down position. You'll notice he's crossing his paws. He frequently does that when he's in a down position. I think it's just his little comfort way of laying. He likes it like that. It's comfy for him. Scone also likes to do a paw, which is kind of like a shake or a high five, a lot of people say. Scone, paw. So you can see that he's giving me his paw, and he also likes to lick me as he gives the paw. Okay, Scone, down, down. All the way, buddy. Wait. Let's do one more. Come. Come, Scone. Come. Good boy. So I wanted to add just a few things about Scone. I wanted you to be able to really see his full body because I know it's a little hard in my other video. Again, I'm in a small space, so trying to do the best I can there. But Scone wears the blue vest. That's his working vest. He knows he has to have that on at school. and that means business. Like, I'm working, I need to be paying attention and following and doing my commands that I'm giving to him. So he does wear that blue vest. Another thing that I would tell you is if you want to pet a dog, you should always ask permission. Scone, Scone, puppy, puppy. He's like, I'm not lifting my head. I'm sleepy right now. So he's laying there all calm and collected on my floor. So we should always ask permission. If you see a dog in a park with someone, you should just always say, may I please pet your dog? The students here at Jefferson have been taught that, so they know they should ask permission first, and they're doing a great job of that. So that was one addition that I wanted to add, is that the vest means that he's working, and we should always ask permission to pet a dog. Also, if we're going to go up and pet a dog, so I'm going to scoot closer to him. Scone. Hi, buddy. So if I were going to pet him, I should always come from the front like this. I shouldn't come from behind by his tail or his back or his bottom. That just gives a dog a chance to see you and smell you. So it's just good practice to make sure that you're walking from the front so he knows that you're coming. Good boy, Scone. Are you being a good boy? Yes, you being a good boy? So I try to give him lots of praise, lots of good boys, good job, so that he knows, oh, what I just did was right. Scone does not get treats. So that's one thing that's a little bit different, is he does not give treats. I'm going to pull my chair over here so I can kind of sit. If I had to give him a treat for every time he did something right, that would be really bad for him, actually, because I give him so many commands in a day that would be too many treats. It would upset his stomach. So I don't give him treats. He can at home have a treat once in a while, but at school we just don't do that. So Scone is a really great addition to Jefferson. We love having him here. The staff love him, the students love him. And so I'm excited to be able to come over to Lincoln so that you guys have a chance to just see Scone, get to meet him. I know that Mrs. Rodriguez has talked about him and what we're doing here, so it'll be good for you just to be able to see him as I kind of do a walk through and go through Lincoln and just pop into each room so everybody can get a chance to see him. You may have some questions, and maybe Mrs. Rodriguez could take those questions and send them to me and I could answer them. When I come that day, it's going to be a quick walkthrough with COVID. I really can't stay too long, and I can't do like this presentation in every single room as much as I wish I could. It just isn't possible right now, and there's not enough time. But if you have questions, let Mrs. Rodriguez know, and she could always send them to me so that I can answer them and get back to you on that. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Scone. Scone, can you stand? Let's say goodbye. Can you say goodbye to the students? There he is. I'm going to get really close with him so you guys can really see him. He's like, oh, what are you doing to me? So you can really see his face. He's kind of like a big teddy bear, they all say. They think he looks like a teddy bear. So say goodbye, Scone. Bye, guys.